All right, parents, what homeschool curriculum should I use? All right, I got a couple of neighbors that are getting ready to homeschool their kid. They're coming to me because they know I homeschool, and they're asking me what homeschool curriculum should they use. All right, well, I'm gonna tell you my homeschool curriculum, what I do, and I'll give you some tips on some homeschool curriculums that you can use. In my personal opinion, there's a lot of people that are working. For example, those parents that two parents that asked me, they're actually working full time. All right, I am working full time, and I'm still able to homeschool my son Zakai. All right, so what you want to do is, the first thing you don't want to do is don't put yourself in a position to do a full-blown homeschooling curriculum program. Okay, meaning that you would have to get the books, and you would have to do all of the work with your child. No, my advice, don't do it. If you're a at-home mom or at-home dad, you can do that. But for people who work full-time, if you're a full-time worker, my best advice for you is to get into a program that's computer-based. Okay, a computer-based program. All right. I got my son in a charter school. This charter school has homeschool. This homeschool has two programs. It has a computer base, or you can do the books. So I chose to do computer base. And their advice, because I'm working full time, their advice, they said, do the computer. Because if you don't do the computer, you have all these books. They showed me the books. I was like, no, I'm good. No, because then I would have to be there with him, going through the pages with them, him reading it to me. No, we good. Trust me, guys. Kids nowadays, they like computers. All right, even they like books, but they like computers. All right, and it's a lot more efficient. I'm just going to be honest. It's a lot more efficient, the computer, if you're working a full-time job. Okay, so your homeschool curriculum, you're wondering which one you want to do. You want to do the homeschool curriculum that is computer based. Okay, can't stress that enough. Don't put yourself in a position to go and get those books because you feel like, I don't want to use computer. No, I want to do it the old way. No, no old way. Okay, you do it computer based, and that would help you out. That would help you actually to get sleep. Okay, when you do computer based, there is actually a teacher that's inside the computer based program. Okay, all right, parents, quick bulletin break. If you have any kids that are young, you got young kids, preschool, first grade, kindergarten, second grade, third grade, okay, and you need some help with certain things, okay, go to Zakai.fun. All right, Zakai.fun is me and my son's site, and with that, you got free stuff. Okay, I got the periodic table challenge. We have times tables. We have the multiplication, division. We have adding, subtracting. We have sight words from kindergarten all the way up into the 5th grade. We have a few other things that are on our site, and as we speak right now, I am building it, and I'm continuing to building it for you, the community. All right, so that's a place, a safe haven that you can go to, and you can have your kids, log on to there, and then they can do, whatever they want to do. If they want to do times tables, adding, subtracting, multiplying, they want to do sight words, they can do sight words. They can do the periodic table challenge. I'm adding some more stuff. So parents, log on to Zakai.fun. I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, back to scheduled program. A few of them. And they're pretty much walking you through the program, walking your child through that program so that kid understands it. Now, the kid can actually rewind it. They can fast forward it, rewind it. If they don't get something, they can rewind it again. Now, here's the thing about parents. If you get into a charter school, okay, if you get into some form of charter school, they actually provide a teacher. You see that teacher once a month. Okay, but let's just say that there's a problem that your kid can't solve. Kid called you and said, I need some help with this. You can't do it. Guess what? You can pick up the phone, call that teacher, and that teacher is accessible to you. Okay, it's not like that you're at home, it's school, and there's 24 students in the class. No, you call that teacher. Either that teacher's gonna call you back, or that teacher's gonna call you right away, or they're gonna answer the phone, and they're gonna be able to help you with the problem that your child has. So that's the advantage of, being in some form of charter school, to where you get to see the teacher once a month for an evaluation. Okay, so homeschool curriculum. My advice to you, and this is really, really good advice, because my son's doing really, really good in homeschool, because it's a computer-based program. It's a charter school that provides homeschooling. Okay, my advice to you is get computer-based. Okay, when you go into the charter school, wherever you go, they're going to ask you, or if you call a homeschool program online, you call them, they're going to probably ask you, do you want computer-based, or do you want us to send you the books? Okay? Choose computer-based. All right? It is an absolute must if you're working a full-time job. Parents, homeschool parents that are at home moms, at home dads, if you want to do the full-blown homeschool and grab them books and stuff, be my guest. But my advice to you also, as you being, excuse me, a homeschool mom, as you being a homeschool mom or homeschool dad, my advice would be to do the computer-based. That way, your kid's gonna love it too. Trust me, kid's gonna love it. All right. Hope that was a great tip for you for a homeschool curriculum that you can get. And like I said, my two neighbors asked me, and I pretty much gave them the rundown of what I did for my son Zakai. Okay. Now, that's what curriculum, right? But how do I do it? How do I do the curriculum? Who do I call? You can call the school district office, the main office, and you can ask, are there any schools in my areas that provide homeschooling? Very simple, and they will tell you. They'll tell you some programs, and if they don't have the information, they will give the information to you. Okay, because that's what I did. I called the school district office, and they gave me a list of programs and sent me through the email. So trust me, guys, not hard. Homeschool curriculum, my advice, computer based. All right, I'm the Homeschool Dad. I will see you in the next video.